Hey guys, so I'm gonna start a new series called Quick Reviews where I just review albums, and EPs, demos, whatever. And I'm gonna start it with this album, Death-Orgasm Connector by Atrax Morgue. Atrax Morgue is a very notorious figure in the noise and death industrial scene. He is incredibly influential and he was also very prolific with his output. This album feels quite a bit more personal than most other Atrax releases, and that's an opinion I see within the community too, so I'm not alone on this. And I think that's because of how prevalent the vocals are in this. Atrax Morgue as a project is like a window into Marco Corbelli's mind. And I think this album does that very, very well. And of course, so does other ones. And I think they all show a different part of his psyche. For example, something like Slush of a Maniac would be the more angry and intense side of Corbelli, while something like In Search of Death would resemble more of his depression and that side of things. In my opinion, this album represents more of this just constant tension within his mind, kind of like a middle ground between all of these other emotions. Just this constant unease and feeling of panic. And that's just soundscape wise. Thematically, this album has the same tropes and lyrical themes of the average Atrax release. You know, sadomasochism, very disturbed sexual desires and ideas of sex in general. And most notably, his obsession with death, like complete obsession with death. Obviously there are others, but I'll keep it to that just for now. But yeah, this is a very good Atrax Morgue release. It has that sense of hypnosis that I always look for, not just in Atrax Morgue, but in noise music in general. And it also has that intensity to it, this schizophrenic soundscape, which I really appreciate too. It isn't my favorite released by him, at least right now. You know, my opinions can change. There are definitely others I would put above this, but this is still in the upper part of his discography, definitely. Overall, I would give this album about a 7.5, maybe a 7.4. Thanks for watching.